In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to check your Claude AI rate limits. By the end, you'll know exactly where to find your usage, how to read it, and how to confirm your current limits so you can plan requests confidently and avoid unexpected throttling. First, open the Claude platform dashboard. Sign in if prompted, and make sure you're in the correct workspace. If you work with multiple teams or environments, glance at the workspace selector near the top to confirm you're not viewing a different account or the default workspace by mistake. Your limits and usage are tied to the active workspace. Next, look for the Usage section on the dashboard and click it. This brings you to an overview that summarizes how much you've used within the current period. Give the page a second to load, then review the charts and totals. You can adjust filters to focus on what matters most to you, such as narrowing the date range, switching between models, or isolating a specific project so you can quickly see where your capacity is going. If you primarily use chat, you'll likely focus on request counts. If you use the API heavily, pay attention to tokens in and out, as those often drive the limit you'll hit first. If numbers seem off, confirm your filters and workspace, then refresh. Usage can take a moment to update. If you run Claude through Code, switch to the API or code-focused view within the usage page. Here, you'll see programmatic usage broken down by endpoint, model, and sometimes by key or application, depending on your setup. This view helps you pinpoint which services are consuming the most capacity. It's especially useful if you're troubleshooting 429 errors or testing a new integration. Remember to keep your API credentials private and rotate them regularly according to your security policy. Finally, locate the limits area from the same usage section. This is where you'll find your current rate caps, such as requests per minute, tokens per minute, and any burst allowances. Limits can vary by workspace and plan, so review them carefully. If you're close to the ceiling, consider staggering requests, batching work where possible, or adding brief backoff and retry logic in your code to smooth out spikes. Note that limits and counters often reset on a rolling or billing period basis, and the timestamps follow the platform's time zone, so plan accordingly. That's it. Head to the dashboard, open usage, apply the filters you need, check the API view if you code, and confirm your limits. With these checks in place, you'll stay within your quotas and keep your workflows running smoothly.